Hi everyone, my name is Katie Bradley and I'm a teaching artist at 317 Maine. Today I'd like you to join me on a little tutorial of the program called Songmaker. Songmaker is an online platform we can use to make music and share it with our friends. Today we're going to go over some of the features and all the little buttons on Songmaker and try to make our own little song. So let's get to it. So let's pull Songmaker up on our computers. So you can, on your Chromebook, if you pull Google up, Songmaker shows up right here. If for some reason it's not showing up right there, you can always Google Songmaker, or you can type in g-co/Songmaker, and that will bring you right to the screen that we're going to be working on. Great, so the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to come down here to one of these squares and we're going to click on it. You might notice when you click on it, you should hear a small noise. If you can't, then turn the volume up. Great, and try clicking around on some of those squares and see what sounds you get. And then push the play button. You might notice that when two squares are stacked up on top of each other, two different notes will play at the same time. You could stack 3, 4, 5 different notes on top of each other if you want. So take a moment and make a little song or a little melody by clicking on these boxes up here. Awesome. Now you've had some time to fill in some of these boxes. Now I want you to try clicking on this part of your screen right here where it says marimba and see what that does. That's going to change the instrument that you're using, so it's going to change the sound. So try changing the instrument and seeing which one you like. Very cool. Now for this next part, we are going to add some drums. So down here in these squares where you see the circles, that's going to be where you can add your percussion instruments or your drums. The bottom is what's called the bass drum or the kick drum, which makes this very nice low bassy sound. And the one on top of that is what's called the kick or the snare drum. So take a few minutes to make a rhythm in this bottom section down here. Now let's say I want to change up the sound of those drums. You can make them electronic. You can make them sound like blocks. Or you can make it sound like a kit or a drum set. Take a few minutes to figure out what sound you want your drums to sound like. The next button I would like to introduce you to is the tempo button. So tempo is the speed at which a song is played. So how fast or how slow you want your song to be. So you can press the play button and then maybe I want my song to be faster. Maybe I want my song to be slower. I want my song to be slower. I'm going to turn down that tempo down to 60. Maybe I want my song to be faster. How about we turn that up to 120? Take a few minutes to figure out how fast or how slow you want your song to be. What do you want your tempo to be of your song? The next thing you can do is you can use the mic on your computer to add notes into your song. For example, I would like to add a note right here. So what I would do is press the mic button, and then I'm going to sing. The longer you hold the note, the more blocks or squares that will be filled in. Make sure you unclick your mic when you're done singing because it will continue to keep recording those notes. So let's see what I did. Okay, remember I wanted to add those notes over here, but now I know what those notes are. They're this nice dark green color, so I'm going to add them right here. By singing it, it showed me where the note was or what color the note was, and then I can move that and add it wherever I want. Let me see what that sounds like. Very cool. The next button